sender of what? Guess what? Let me tell you. I have in the studio with me, Toyin Marco.
Hi.
Toyin, do I say you're a lady or a woman, or how do I call you?
I'm a children.
Oh, Toyin is a children. So Toyin, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
It's good to have you in the studio today.
Thank you.
Let people meet you. Who are you?
My name is Toyin Marco. I'm an actress and a film producer. And I do MC as well.
MC?
Yes.
Give us a joke then.
MC doesn't have to give a joke. I'm not a comedian, I'm an MC.
Oh, that's what you just do now. Okay, Toyin Marco, I actually don't want to be saying Baula Bere, Baula Tiwale, time will labole no motto move. No, I don't want to do that. Your career started when?
Like 12 years ago.
12 years ago. And who facilitated the journey?
Actually, I never wanted to be an actress. It was just an opportunity which I grabbed. I didn't even see it as an opportunity. I just felt, I met Mommy, who happens to be my boss. Okay. Mommy Bookie, right?
Okay.
I was supposed to go and help her because I think that was her first or second time in Ibadan. Okay. So fortunately, they were actually waiting for someone who was supposed to be on set. Okay. But the person didn't turn up, so they just needed someone to. So which I did. And everybody was like, oh my God, you're a good actor. Like, and you know, after the whole thing, she paid me. It was actually the money that attracted me initially because I'm from a very poor background. Yes, I grew up in a very poor home.
Where there's no naira or dollar flowing at all.
Then we were managing, but now to go be.
Thank God.
So when she paid me, I saw it as an opportunity.
Like how much was it then?
Like it was 5,000.
That's a big money.
Yes, that was a lot of money.
My God.
That was a lot of money for an upcoming that was huge. That was a lot of money.
Oh my God, that was great. Bookie, right? Thank you for doing that because you encourage a lot of people by doing that. I can see a lot of producers don't want to do all those things. A lot of them, they don't want to give you money. All they want to do is, you want not much, but I thought of me,
it's not like that. It's, being an upcoming, you have to pay your dues. There's no how you have to pay your dues. When we have paid our dues too. So
who are we?
Okay, I have paid my dues.
Okay.
I have paid my dues, and I'm sure a lot of my colleagues do have paid their dues. Okay. So when you don't have story, then what are you going to tell people?
Okay, when did you start producing movie on your own? Yes.
I produced my first movie in Alajita was 2008.
Okay.
Yeah.
And from there, we have another one.
Yeah, I produced like my producer Lajota, Eshaimodi, Alimat, Omo Chief, Efa, Alakada, Ikudoro, Etaoko, Eyabado.
Yes, let me take that Alakada. Let me talk. I want to bring something out from Alakada. Alakada, how do you? What informs the role?
Yeah, there's this my friend. His name is Bismarck.
Okay.
We were living together then. That was we were living in Omali. Okay. So we went to the bank to pick up money. So we met a girl. You know, guys, I had this girl. Okay. So she came to the house. So she started lying. And you see, I've met a lot of girls, but she actually inspired me because most things in Alakada, she actually said it. Yes, I remember vividly.
An example of what she said.
I remember the day. Okay, I think I was talking to Mr. Olumide, my ticket man. Okay. So to get me tickets, so I think I was coming to Yankee. So I was talking to, was he? Yeah. So she was like, oh, you know, I'm travel gone. So I was like, oh, really? Yes. I was like, oh, where? Album you day, but Los America album you the US series. I was like,
America no local USA.
I was like, money, oh, but America le me long since. I was like, oh, we should the last London. But when in London, so that's Gilaro. To way, money, oh, my way. But it's I come on motor to Los airport. At the airport, I was on plane. She plane never she so I can't just what to. Wamalo, Wakon. But you know, when you say these things, people would think you're exaggerating, but I was looking at initially, I actually thought she was joking, but she wasn't joking. I was like, oh, really?
Seriously?
I was like, oh, I've not been to London before. I had to lie. So she was like, okay. I was like, what only aero contract? I was like, okay, Baba, you're a what do aero contract or car won't go to my
Error level.
That was that girl. I got the inspiration then. You know, we girls, we lie a lot to keep up with everything.
Okay, Tony, hi Marco. Let's say today you don't act, you don't do anything anymore. What do you want people to know you for?
Okay, apart from
acting, doing all these silly things that people think you're doing.
I've started. I'm starting my reality show.
Okay.
And the advert is on, so that's why I had to do some leisure videos for people to know. So maybe I'm just gonna face my reality show.
Reality show like
the real me.
How do you
where
do
you
it?
have a camera everywhere around me. The camera is been in my house. The front camera in my house. Camera goes with me. The real Tonya in my phone.
I think that is going to cost you a lot of money because having crew to carry camera.
It was a company that worked up to us, and so they're taking everything up.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
we still, if people want to do adverts, give us stuff. So of course we're open to it, at least to promote people's businesses.
Okay, Tony, about 5 years ago, do you ever have the vision that you're going to be here today? Like, as in big as you are today?
Am I big?
Yeah, you are.
Really? No, because I think I was even going to be
Much more.
ahead. Yes. But everything to the glory of God. So.
You know why I said this? Because there are a lot of people like you that you started together and God knows where they are today.
I don't like talking about people we started together. I like talking about myself because the thing is, this is not where I want to be.
Okay.
But everything to the glory of God. But we're getting there. We're almost there.
Yeah.
We will get there.
Since you've started your career, I know that a lot of good things people might have said about you, that you heard and you're like, oh my God, that is me. And will be a lot of bad things that they might have said about you that we're like, oh my God, why will he say that in me? But is there anyone like that for you? Let me know.
Yes, like for the past 6-7 months, it has not been easy for me because they've been attacking me on social media, cyberbullying. Yeah, I don't have to lie, I get affected a little bit because I have my family. I'm from a Christian home. My mommy has churches, my dad is a pastor, our first one has a church, you know. Everybody in my house, they are born again, they're from a CSC home. So, you know, reading stuff like that, I wasn't happy. And, you know, I found out that most of these things are not true. So that was what kept me
going
on. You know, I know they are not true, so I'm like, oh my God, but how many people do you want to talk to? But, you know, I just remember that there's nothing. When the word throw stone at you, I just said to use the stone, put it together, and make my foundation with it. Because I don't have to throw the stone back at them. If I throw stone back at people, I might hurt a lot of people.
Yeah,
so there's actually no point. So I actually used the stone to pay. And for crying out loud, why would I want to feel bad when my fans are there? You know, I've got a lot of people supported me. And I realized that it comes with our job. There's no how you would have scandal. All the big names, people we look up to, there's a point in their career where they had one big thing to tackle. You understand? So what makes you different from every other person, or what makes you who you are, is the ability to forge ahead. The ability to be like, oh yeah, I'm more strong, I can.
Ability to put yourself together and still...
Yes, and still put your head up. And thanks to God Almighty, thanks to my family, and thanks to my fans. You fans, I love it.
Okay. Come to think of it, let's say everybody ever said a lot of bad things
about me,
about you. If you are being put somewhere that, please debunk one bad thing that people have ever said about you, what would that thing be? I want to debunk it.
Okay, someone said my last relationship, I actually dated someone because of money. I have never, and I will never, I was not brought up such man. And for crying out loud, I wasn't even brought up with money. So what's my own with money? If I say a lot of money, I will run away. So I just don't want people having that kind of thought about me. No, I wasn't brought up to have relationship with people because of money. I'm brought up to love and have relationship.
So Baba,
yeah, I was not brought up with.
In the movie, Lord, got that low.
Yeah, I don't know what I say.
What
do you say? I physically, I'm married spiritually. You know. Yeah, we're not.
Oh God, you.
Spiritually, we have everything. We're rich spiritually.
Good, thank God for that. I actually want to tell you something, people watching us, that no matter what people say about us, just let's keep going. Nobody is perfect. Everybody is just working towards perfection. And I believe, by God's grace, God will lead us to our what?
Destiny.
The destiny.
Or destination.
Destination, whichever you think it will be. Okay, Tony Aimako. Learn that there's no role you cannot play in a movie. A lot of people say that. Whenever I say that, they say, oh my God, just give her any role. She will play it, but oh my God. If I have the opportunity to talk to Tony Aimako, I will ask her, is there any role you think you cannot play in a movie?
For now, nah. I don't know. I don't think so, but I've never been given a role
that you cannot try.
That I cannot try. And sometimes when they give me roles, it's not like I can play it. That's why I always demand for my scripts.
Okay.
On time. Yeah, I want to put myself in the character, get to meet people. So that's just it. It's not like I have to work towards it.
Okay.
So it's not like I get all my roles like that. You know, sometimes when they give me roles, okay, there was a role, okay, yes, Yabadon, I know I was going to play an old woman. So I had to go to my friend's granny.
Okay.
And you know, I found out that all these old women, when they are talking, and it's because they don't have teeth.
The teeth are
yes.
gone, okay.
So you know, I found out that they always liked, you know, our grandparents always liked, I'm sorry, but they always like to put their mouth in everything. You would think they're asleep, but they are not. They see everything, they know everything.
Pretend like they don't see it.
So I would go there. I was in Ibadan for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I would go to our grandma's place in the morning, I would leave in the night. Okay. So it was easy for me to fit into the character. Okay, when I get home now, I'm shooting a movie, Ghost. I'm playing a Calabar girl. I'm not a Calabar, I've never been to Calabar.
Okay.
You understand? But I'm playing a Calabar girl. It's not just a Calabar girl that has never been to Yoruba land.
Oh, so definitely you won't even speak Yoruba?
At all.
Wow.
And you know, it's not about speaking Calabar alone, but it's about the fact that even our accent has to be a Calabar girl. And you know, so I had to take my time, and yeah, I'm playing it. That's what I'm doing.
So when people get closer to you now, what do you want them to get from you? What do you want them to know you to be? Because their job made them to do what they do, right?
Like me, yeah, I made some mistakes because I find out that a lot of people, they don't like the truth. They like people to pretend, and me, I do not pretend. But you know, that's why I tell my students, be careful what you do, be careful what you say, because people always, they don't want people to be sincere. They like when they like when you pretend. And I told my God, I would never pretend. I would not tell you, I would not give you impression of who or what I am not. This is me, this is Tonya Imako. When it comes to my job, I do not joke with my job. But when you come close to me, I can't say I'm nice. I know I'm nice, but I cannot say it because some people might think they can get close to me and say, "Kote, nice." But I know I've never had any negative thing. But even if I hear negative, will I come and tell you that I hear negative? So I'm sure if you come close to me, you can judge me. Okay. But don't judge me from afar.
Okay. I remember Sikiru Ayinde, barrister of blessed memory. When he's singing his song, he used to let people know his contemporaries and those that they are of the same, you know what I mean. If you are told to name 3 of your contemporaries, can you do that? That this we are of the same feather that flocks together.
No, I'm on my own, but I have people I look up to.
Like, who are those people you look up to?
I look up to my mom, my boss. Okay, right?
Okay.
I look up to Abntv Usa because she has a beautiful family.
Okay.
And I'm on your body. And I look up to Angelina Jolie. She's one of my role models. I look up to.
So, what about male actors?
Male, I think I love everybody, but I love Uncle Funsho.
Funsho, which?
Adeolu.
Funsho Adeolu.
I love Uncle Funsho.
Okay.
I love Godwin Adekola.
Okay.
I love Femi Adebayo. I love Miwa Ademola.
Okay.
And I love every other person.
Okay. Toyin, can you sing?
Of course I can sing. My mom is a pastor. She has churches, so you should understand.
What kind of music do you
I can sing anything.
What kind of song?
But our parents don't match that church. Our family, la mama she will go.
Irú orin wo lo kọ rí tó mọ̀ pé wọ́n gbà tiẹ̀ tí gbogbo èèyàn.
No, it's not like I can sing to, but I know I have voice.
Oya sọ, oya.
No, you don't have to say that. Àwa yìn ọ́ Ọlọ́run wa, àwa ń jẹ́wọ́ rẹ pé ìwọ lolúwa. Ẹ kẹ́ mọ̀ náà, mọ́mí mi ní church, ọ̀dà church yẹn. So obviously, àwọn ọmọ ni a máa ṣe oríṣiríṣi department nínú church.
Àríbíté of the song.
Àwa yìn ọ́ Ọlọ́run wa, àwa ń jẹ́wọ́ rẹ pé ìwọ lolúwa wa. Àwọn mìíràn jẹ́wọ́ wípé Ṣàngó lọ́lọ́run wọn. Àwọn mìíràn jẹ́wọ́ wípé Ọya lọ́lọ́run wọn. Àwọn mìíràn jẹ́wọ́ wípé Ọbàtálá lọ́lọ́run wọn. Àmọ́ àwa ń jẹ́wọ́ rẹ pé ìwọ lolúwa wa. Á yìn ọ́, àwa yìn ọ́ Ọlọ́run wa. Àwa ń jẹ́wọ́ rẹ pé ìwọ lolúwa. I was trying to sing up to
That was a good one. That was a good one. So, Toyin, what people are saying about you is not you. What people are about to say about you is not you. But your real self is you. What I mean is, whatever people say about you, care less about those things. Because if they don't do that, you probably don't move. Because most of the time, those that criticize us make us to do much more better things. And I want to say God will continue to uphold you.
Amen.
He will be strengthening you.
Thank you, sir.
From time to time, you will not have any reason to look up and say, where is my God?
Thank you, sir.
By God's grace.
Thank you.
The program again is Meet, Greet, You Celebrate.
Thank you.
How do you see yourself being on this seat today?
I'm happy. Yeah, for now I'm not even supposed to grant any interview, but I don't have option. I have to do some things for my fans. Because I know obviously when I get to Nigeria, we have a lot of press conference to do. Everybody has to know that Mama is back. So I'm happy.
So those are part of your challenges, right?
My challenge is, money to shoot film. Money.
Money to shoot.
Money to shoot big. I want to shoot a big movie. I need money.
Are you saying this or you are joking?
I'm not joking.
Tell people out there, they are going to give you money.
Money to shoot.
No, talk to them well. Let them know you really mean business.
Big money. It's not the one that you people will give person money, you use it to abuse me again. Free of charge, you will give me and forget about it.
No, whomever that is bringing money is doing business.
Dash.
So,
It doesn't matter. If you want to do this thing, fine. But if you don't want to, you can dash me, call on me. We'll see a film that I take, go and shoot a movie, I dash you. Collect it. Grab your copy.
Fast.
Now.
All right. Inú mi dùn pé àpètò yẹn máa kó sínú ibi tá a wà yìí. Òun náà sì jẹ wá. Tí o bá ní ẹni tí a bá ṣe lóore tí o bá dúpẹ́, ẹni bí ọlọ́ṣà kò ní lẹ́rù lọ ni. A lot of people will be saying, tepu lára dà ẹ̀ tí ẹ sọ Yorùbá látara kan sọ òyìnbó bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ìlú èbò ní ẹbí yín sí.
Gbogbo ẹnu tẹ̀sí ń wo mi báyìí látara bí ká ti sọ Yorùbá bó ṣe ń flow ni. Mo lè rojọ́ ọ̀la lè
Ìyẹn tó bá jẹ́ Yorùbá o. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá jẹ́ Ìgbò kọ́. Báwo ronú kí n má lọ tàbí.
Ọ̀la ó ti sú mi. Ìgbò ó ti sú mi.
Ọ̀la bá sọ fún àwọn ọmọ ìyá wa tí àwọn náà fẹ́ máa ṣe irúṣẹ́ yìí. Gbà sọ fún wọn.
Iṣẹ́ wa dáa because ó fún wa the opportunity láti preach to people, you you get to preach to people through means it one low. I must say, why you could easy, ready. It takes hard work. You have to be prayerful. You have to be strong. That's number one, strong. Because sometimes you see things, you'll be like, excuse me, I don't get on your body. Well, no, don't call me a worry, you know. So you have to be strong. You need to know what you want, you know. So it's a beautiful job. We want more people. You people should come. We need new faces. Trust me, we need new faces in the industry. We want new faces. We want upcomers. So we'll be here to support, to love you. So please come.
All right. Tí a bá ní kó dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn ní ibi tó wà lẹ́ni àwọn wo ló kàn fẹ́ sáré dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn briefly kó má dàbí pé àfẹ́ láyé o.
First and foremost is the Lord of Lords, King of Kings, Yeshoda, my mom, that woman, my dad, my elder sisters, my elder brother, my niece and nephew, my friends, Okbealaya, Fadikiate Konle, Epsilon, Corporate, Muiwa, Fiseniola, Bayotijani, Folaketo, Mosoyoshiko. So many people, Adeni Johnson, everybody, Washi Adejeji, the Adebayo's family, and Fete Abalo.
Yeah, Madam was America.
America, Uncle Shola, Mr. Shegun Geli.
Shegun Geli. Shegun Geli.
And he's a nice person.
Okay.
Then Mr. Shola, Afro Heritage Awards. Then my friend Sombo. Oja Entertainment.
Okay.
Yes.
No, me don't payment, no.
Thank God.
You want to bellow me? Oh, I will not see tomorrow.
Okay, Mr. Onola, Mujupelo, Omokonfu. Lastly, to my friend, his name is Wale. AMC Clips.
Wow.
Anytime I'm in America, it takes my picture and it takes wonderful pictures.
Are you endorsing AMC Clips?
No,
are you endorsing?
He does well. Then Mr. Shegun Geli does my makeup when I produce things. Okay. They're wonderful people.
All right. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
So much,
any other thing you want to say before we round it up?
Yes.
Okay.
Owó fíìmù tẹ́ bá fẹ́ fún wa lówó kẹ́ má gbàgbé kẹ́ fún mi lówó ẹ lè DM mi lórí Instagram Facebook máa dáhùn tí bá ti rí money tí mi bá ti dáhùn ẹ pè mí bá ń start. So I want to say thank you to you all. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching my movie. Thank you for taking time to pray for me. Everything is working. Thank you so much. I love you.
All right, my people. Ohun lẹ ti gbọ́ yẹn Yorùbá ní ẹnu oníkan lẹ ti gbọ́ kàn ẹ ti gbọ́ láti ẹnu Tóyìn Àìmákò. And I'm running up the show today. Till next time you meet me with other big celebrity in the house. My name remains SHINA Ayo OYINLOLA Teku Larada Tomotomo La Febe Indi Baba to be long. Titi Dojo Yanko Ayo. You must share the Lord. Thank you.
Good afternoon from here, everyone. This is Abntv Live, and we are happy to have you. That was the beautiful, talented Toyin Aimaku on the one-on-one session with SHINA Ayo OYINLOLA. I trust you had a fantastic time. I like what she said. She said, I have paid my dues. At a point, she said that. And you know, there's something about you recognizing where you are. That is not like being proud. That is not about having superiority complex. That is absolutely knowing your worth. There is something about having a correct estimation of who you are. Anything short of that is a disservice to you, and anything more than that is also on the extreme. But yes, when you know your worth, it's good for you to recognize it. And yes, when you have paid your dues, you know you have paid your dues. It doesn't matter who doesn't think so. Alrighty? It's a healthy thing to know your worth. Yes, you're welcome to Abntv Live. We are here every Monday through Friday, 12 to 2 p.m. doing live with you. We are on channel 15.6 in Houston, Texas, local channel. And also we go live on Facebook on SHINA Ayo OYINLOLA. We also go live on YouTube at Abntv US. Abntv US, one word. That's where you get to watch us on these live programs, Monday through Friday, 12 to 2 p.m. Thank you, thank you. Some people were actually calling in earlier. Yes, it's a recorded program, and yes, I know it was a blessing to you. And we have to go ahead and keep celebrating all of the men and women who are doing us proud. Like we always love to say, here at African Broadcasting Network and everywhere we have the opportunity to do so, we say Africa to the world. And Nigeria and Nigerians are playing prominent roles in advancing and giving Africa the beautiful, strong name that we deserve. Okay, so yes, we're glad that you are here, and I'll go on a very short commercial break. When I come back, it'll be time for the news. Don't go anywhere.
BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. Ship to USA from Niger, or ship from Niger to USA, and also to Canada. Individual, small business, corporate establishments, and African stores and restaurants. Ship anything at all. USA Office, 12455 Westpac Drive, Suite H15, Houston, Texas, 77082. Telephone 832-614-8984 or 281-741-4829. Email info@bsaprologservice.com or www.bsaprologservice.com. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. You are the reason we exist. Being at number one in authentic African cuisine has made us not to stop dishing out the best to our customers. Check out some of our delicacies in African food today. We also cater for both indoor and outdoor parties. Finger Licking Restaurant 2.0. Check our all-day coffee tea spots out. Open on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We deliver with Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Drop Off. Finger Licking 2.0, 98178 Business Street, Houston, Texas, 77036. Telephone 713-270-7070. Come for an authentic African cuisine.
Àánú Olúwa African Store níbi tí a ti ń ta oúnjẹ Áfíríkà lóníkan òjọ̀kan, iṣu, ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀, èlùbọ́, gààrí tọ́kan tó wọ̀nyí, ẹja tútù, ẹja gbígbẹ, pọ̀nmọ́, panla, ẹ̀fọ́ lóríṣiríṣi. Bẹ́ẹ̀ la ní àwọn ohun èròjà inú ọbẹ̀ tiwantiwa tó pójú owó, epo pupa, tìmáàtì, atarodo, sọ̀m̀bọ̀, tàǹtàṣé, irú, ògìrì, àwọn ìrẹsì tiwantiwa. Bó ń fẹ́ ọ̀fadà, ó rí níbẹ̀. Àánú Olúwa African Store. Wọ́n ń bá ní ṣe oúnjẹ, tẹ́ ẹ bá ní ṣíṣe. Oúnjẹ wọn dùn, ó pójú owó. Wọ́n ń ṣe home delivery fún ẹni tí ó bá lè wá. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó fẹ́ ra àwọn ohun èlò ẹwà ara tàbí ohun èlò ẹwà orí obìnrin, báàgì léwọ́, weave-on, jewelry, bàtà, aṣọ Áfíríkà. Wọ́n ń ṣe ẹwà irun orí fún àwọn obìnrin. Gbogbo ohun èròjà tí ẹbí rẹ nílò ni wọ́n ń tà níbẹ̀. Bó jẹ́ tọkùnrin, bó jẹ́ tobìnrin, àti tàwọn èwe pẹ̀lú. Àánú Olúwa African Store wà ní number 4917 Highway 36 South, Suite B, Rosenborg, Texas, 77471. Tí ẹ bá ń fẹ́ ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé, ẹ pè Janet lórí aago torun 832-858-6453 tàbí 832-858-6455. Máa gbénú Amẹ́ríkà ló nǹkan Áfíríkà. Àánú Olúwa African Store lónìí yẹn, ìrọ̀rùn ló bá dé.
Daniel's Fashion LLC. When it comes to fashion, we offer custom-made clothing that can make you stand out in the crowd and look in your absolute best. Tell us your preferences and desires. I will take care of the rest. Got an upcoming event or occasion? You can book an appointment with us today so we can get started. Daniel's Fashion LLC. Custom-made and alterations, formal and informal, children's wear, wedding gowns, prom dresses, curtains, and tuxedo. 346-207-7030 or 832-266-3239. Come one, come all. Hurry now at Daniel's Fashion LLC, 6107 Wickrest Drive by Awin, Houston, Texas 77072. Email us at support@danielsfashionllc.com or www.danielsfashionllc.com. Daniel's Fashion LLC, crafts and fabric store that stand out of others. Tailoring just for you. Venerable Dr. Gojuku Okoroafo and members of All Saints Anglican Church, Houston, Texas, cordially invite you to their 2022 Harvest of Joy Annual Harvest Thanksgiving Bazaar and Raffle Draw of 2022 Mercedes-Benz. It's a good thing to give thanks to our God. This is the time to give thanks to Almighty God. Join us on Sunday, 6th of November 2022, 10:30 a.m. at All Saints Anglican Church, 13403 Rain Road, Houston, Texas 77083. This event is going to be live coverage. Buy your raffle ticket for $20 and win 2022 Benz CLA 250. Call friends, family, and well-wishers to be part of this. Signed, Lady Judith Nwokore, Secretary, Affairs Committee, Sir Alex Charam, Chairman, Affairs Committee, and Sir Chidioke Ojiato, Announcer.
Yes, you're welcome back to ABN TV, and yes, it's time for the news. I'm going to start this on a humorous and at the same time informative session. I have a footage and I want you to watch this with me. Then we talk about it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do that. Yes. And thank you for being here all of the time. Thank you for being here all of the time. We appreciate all that you do. And all of our sponsors, we are thankful to you. Thank you for everything. And yes, we are here today again live, and we'll be here for another like almost 2 hours, and we'll be doing live together with you, bringing information, bringing entertainment, bringing education, and yes, that's what we're going to do. Let's see this footage together.
Anyway, Liz Truss is gone, and it looks like the UK's got a brand new man.
We begin in the United Kingdom, which is about to get its third prime minister in less than 2 months. Just a short time ago, the ruling Conservative Party announced that former Finance Minister Rishi Sunak won the race to become party leader and prime minister.
Rishi Sunak will become this country's first ever prime minister of colour, first ever Asian prime minister, and first ever Hindu prime minister.
Rishi Sunak, not only the first person of color to walk through 10 Downing, also the youngest prime minister here in about 2 centuries. Really a historic day.
A former investment banker, he and his wife are reported to be among the country's richest people.
It is the greatest privilege of my life to be able to serve the party I love and give back to the country I owe so much to.
Yeah, that's right. The UK's new prime minister is former finance minister Rishi Sunak, and he's Indian, he's Hindu, and he's only 42 years old, which means he will probably serve well into his 42 and a halves, easily. And let's not forget another important first. He's also the first prime minister who's an absolute snack. Yeah. Oh, look at you, Rishi. And before you're thinking, oh, is he? Don't forget who came before. Don't forget. We're moving on up. Now, of course, not everyone in the UK is happy about Rishi Sunak taking the top spot and making history. And it's not because of his policies or because of his personality. No, there are some people who have a problem with something else, as this caller to a British radio show so eloquently explained.
Is the real problem here, Jerry, that Rishi Sunak is a brown man and you don't trust him at the top of this country?
Well, could you imagine him going to the Scottish Nationalists and being the Prime Minister of the Scottish Nationalists? Could you imagine me becoming the Prime Minister of Pakistan or Saudi Arabia? No, these things matter. I'm sorry you don't like it, but this is predominantly, we're talking about England, right? 85% of the English people, yes, are white English people, and they want to see a Prime Minister that reflects them.
Yeah, this guy has a good point. Can you imagine if white English people wanted to rule countries where no one looked like them? Oh, that would never happen. Can you imagine that world? What would that world be like? Now, you know what's so funny to me? It's funny how racists always say, oh, colonization was fine. It was business. Until they feel like they're being colonized. Then all of a sudden it's like, something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. You're not even being colonized. The guy is British. What's wrong with you? You know, if you ask me, British racists are looking at this whole thing all wrong. This could be a good thing for you people. After 400 years, you'll finally get to legitimately blame a brown person for your country's problems. You're living your dreams. Wake up. I mean, there is a part of me. There's a part of me that feels a little bad for England's racists. No, because remember, they voted for Brexit specifically to keep Britain white. And that vote started a 7-year chain of dominoes that has now led directly to an Indian Prime Minister. They're probably like, oh, this is certainly a rich irony at my expense, isn't it? Yeah. And here's the thing, keep in mind, this caller even says that he is Tory. So this is the same party as Rishi Sunak, right? Which means they probably agree on all the same policies. He just doesn't like that he's not white, which I don't understand. I truly don't understand. What are you scared of? Huh? What is this caller scared of? Does he think Sunak is going to walk up to the podium on his first day in office and be like, it is the greatest privilege of my life to be able to give back to the country I owe so much to, and to show my gratitude, I just want to say, I'm selling the entire country to India. That's right. Revenge time, you bastards. This was the plan the whole time. Happy Diwali, mother bitches.
You're welcome back. And that was Trevor Noah. I woke up to that and was like, okay, what exactly is happening here? And, you know, I believe that the person that called in was probably speaking the mind of, maybe not the majority. We all have to know that, like we love to say here, we are all in this globe. We are together. And if there's anything that I know everybody wants, is that everybody wants peace. Everybody wants progress. Everybody wants prosperity. And, you know, we have to keep being together. Once again, it's a congratulations to the new Prime Minister of the UK. Going on today, there has been a lot of panic, let me say, as terror alert, US to evacuate citizens and embassy staff. The United States government has authorized the evacuation of its government employee and their families from Nigeria over potential terrorist attacks. The U.S. State Department announced the approval of the evacuation in its updated Nigeria travel advisory on Tuesday evening. The United States and United Kingdom had on Sunday warned of a possible terrorist attack in the capital, Abuja, especially aimed at government buildings, places of worship, and schools, among other targets. This has been coming in since last week. The U.S. has been warning of a planned attack on the Nigeria capital, FCT. And now this is the new development. Now they say they are evacuating their employees, evacuating their citizens and embassy staff. And this means that we have to take this more seriously. And I really want to believe that the Nigerian government is also taking proactive measures to ensure that this is forestalled. We're wishing everybody a safe save time. Okay, going ahead, Central Bank of Nigeria to redesign 200, 500, and 1,000 naira notes. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, on Wednesday said it will redesign the 200 naira, 500 naira, and 1,000 naira notes. CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele disclosed this during a special press briefing in Abuja, adding that the new design and issues will be effective from December the 15th, year 2022. While advising Nigerians to take old notes to banks for the new notes, Emefiele said that the action was taken in order to take control of the currency in circulation. According to him, the bulk of the nation's currency notes was outside bank vaults, and the CBN would not allow the situation to continue. To be more specific, as at the end of September 2022, available data at the CBN indicates that 2.7 trillion naira out of the 3.3 trillion naira currency in circulation was outside the vault of commercial banks across the country and supposedly held by members of the public, he said. Evidently, currency in circulation has more than doubled since 2015, rising from 1.46 trillion naira in December 2015 to 3.2 trillion naira as at September 2022. I must say that this is a worrisome trend that must not be continued to be allowed. That was the CBN Governor Emefiele, Godwin Emefiele speaking. So yes, by December the 15th, 200 naira, 500 naira, and 1,000 naira notes are going to be wearing a new look, and you will not be able to spend the old ones. And then someone was saying that this is the same thing that was done under the administration of Buhari in year 1984, and the same thing is happening right now, and for the same reasons. There has been a lot of speculations. People are saying a lot of things. Somebody said, to what effect? What will it solve? What is the benefits of this and the economic implication? Will it make the naira appreciate in comparison to the dollar? And I think that is the $1 million question. We know, yes, people keep money. We know the story. Some people have vaults in their homes where they have loaded cash in and all of that. Now that this is going to be happening, is it in favor of some people? Some are saying that it is to make money, generate money for certain people, and a lot of speculations here and there. Well, we don't know what exactly it is. Save that we know this thing happened in 1984, and it's happening about 38 years later. The same thing is repeating itself, and it is for the same reason. And yes, that means if you have some cash somewhere, you have to find a way to get it to the bank. I would think that this is the measure that's going to really let everything be in place the way it should be, because you will have to bring it out and exchange it. At the same time, one can never be too sure whether this is actually to target some set of people. But whatever it is, don't let the money that's there remain there. It has to get to the bank. Otherwise, it will be just paper after December the 15th, 2022. Moving on, there is this coming in from Lagos. Many trapped as fire engulfs WAEC National Office. This happened in Lagos earlier today. Many people have been reportedly trapped as fire engulfed the head office of the West African Examination Council, WAEC, in Yaba in the early hours of Wednesday, October 26, 2022. A report monitored on the Lagos radio station Bond FM noted that firefighters from the University of Lagos, UNILAG, and Yaba College of Technology, Yabatech, have arrived at the scene of the incident to extinguish the fire as of the time of filing this report. An eyewitness said a staff of the council believed to have been trapped in between some floors was observed attempting to jump through the window of the 12th-floor magnificent building to escape being suffocated. What WAEC said. Taking to its Twitter account, the council confirmed the event, adding that no life was lost to the fire outbreak. The management of the West African Examination Council, WAEC, wishes to inform the general public that there was an early morning fire incident at the WAEC National Office, Yaba, Lagos. It was swiftly contained by a combined team of firefighters. Thankfully, no life was lost, and all important documents and records are intact. The cause of the fire is still unconfirmed. However, it has been speculated by various reports that the tragedy was caused by a power surge in one of the offices. The Lagos State Emergency Management Agency and the National Emergency Management Agency are yet to make any official statement at the time of filing this report. That's coming from the Pulse. And good news is that no life was lost and no record was lost. Thank God for that. We're moving on, and this is about the battle that's been between the federal government and Kanu. It says court orders federal government to return Kanu to status quo, awards him 500 million naira damages. The Federal High Court, presided by Justice Evelyn Anyadike, has ordered the federal government to restore Nnamdi Kanu to his status quo before 19th June 2021. In Wednesday's ruling on fundamental human rights and extraordinary rendition of the leader of the proscribed indigenous peoples of Biafra, IPOB, she also ordered the government to pay 500 million naira as damages to him. The court, in its further rulings, issued an injunction restraining the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, from prosecuting Kanu, consequent upon its extraordinary rendition. Kanu had in March this year filed a suit through his special counsel, Aloy Ejimakor, to enforce his fundamental rights, stemming from what Ejimakor had termed his extraordinary rendition from Kenya in June last year. In its judgment, the court dismissed the federal government's objections to its jurisdiction and upheld all the reliefs sought by Kanu. Speaking to the media after the judgment, Ejimakor called on the federal government to promptly comply with the judgment, more particularly the part that requires Kanu to be returned to Kenya. Alrighty, that's it coming on that matter. Let me read a few of the comments that we have under this channel's television breaking news. It says, the government still won't obey. It's their antecedent, except if he was a Boko Haram chieftain. That somebody said that, Ojena Bon Paul. He said the government still won't obey. It's their antecedent. That's what they do. He said, except it was a Boko Haram chieftain. Another person said, close _B12 said, but we all know the current occupant of Aso Rock and APC leadership doesn't respect the law. It happened in the case of Elza Zaki, Dasuki, Showore, and now Kanu. And a lot is going on there. But that's it. We will keep our fingers crossed and see what comes after this. Going on. Yes, 1 second. One second. There is a footage that I'm going to be showing you now. Honestly, it was tough on me. I didn't really want to share it, but I'm going to share this so that if there's anyone that could help this young baby, please reach out to them. And if there's anything in any way at all that you can do, please don't hesitate to do it. The story is pathetic. I mentioned it briefly yesterday. I couldn't bring myself to, but I had to go find the video so that, yes, we could see it and so that this baby could be helped. Are we ready? Yeah, so let's watch this footage together and then we continue from there.
It really happened on a Friday night. I left him to wise myself and he was crying. He was crying on top of his voice, and for me, as I came, I saw the guy flogging the baby with anger. So when he finished flogging the baby, he then have to tie his hand round. So he now said, it's just a little child, his hand is going on you fast, and the both going to join together, and he's threatening not to tell anybody. When he went out, I have to inform the neighbor and tell the neighbor see what's really happened. So the neighbor gave me money. We went to the first one, second one, third one, they rejected us. So they said we should come to FMC, that is the year they can do it.
When they come bring them to us, after some days, it can't be say the hand don't rotty, the blood no they flow, the hand no they move, the hand can't the black one kind. So when we look we can't see say this hand no be the kind of hand where we fit salvage, where we say, you know, we don't fit do anything about them. And if we leave them, the germs where the hand, because don't they smell, the germs where they have to just enter inside the baby blood, can cause another kasala. So we come talk to the mama, tell them, say, see waiting they happen, no. Say go better, make we come out this hand before the germs can enter the rest of the body.
I am 19 plus. I have known him for 4 years now. We are still together when it happened. I never expected that something like this will happen. It really pained me, and I was very sad, and I was unhappy that my baby's hand was like this. We were staying together before I went back to my auntie's house. Then I gave birth to my auntie's house there. He came to see me in my auntie's house at Anambra State. So he came, took me, said we should come back. Then I went back.
By the grace of God, the baby don't survive, and it don't look very well now. Early this morning where we see him, it did very fine. So waiting with the plan now be how to take care of the wound, and then they look forward to the discharge. We with the social welfare department of the hospital, they work together.
You're welcome back. Yes, and that was it. I had to get that footage, and I'm actually asking anyone home and abroad who can help. I don't know what's more. From the look of things, the baby doesn't have everything that's needed. The mother is apparently not capable or not able to do much. And, of course, I just want to believe that the man, the father of that baby, is already being held somewhere. I believe he should be in police custody. That's there are heights to, I use this word very carefully, there are heights to madness. I don't know where to categorize this. A 2-month-old baby was crying and disturbing your sleep, and you beat the child to the point that eventually the child lost an arm. It doesn't add up. And we keep asking, what is the life of people really was? Who could want to injure a baby and the father? And that's why we say there's so much more to parenting. That you are the one that impregnated a woman, or you're the one that carried the baby in your womb, does not necessarily make you a good father or a good mother. There's so much more about parenting than just giving birth to children and sleeping with a woman and getting her pregnant. That's her parent here. But let's not go into all that. That's a story for another time. But I'm just soliciting. There's anyone who can help, please reach out. This story is on the social media, so you can connect with them and render the help that you are able. Whether you are in Nigeria or you are here and you want to help, please go ahead and do so. That baby needs the best care that he or she can get. And I just pray that help comes and that her story, she will not grow up suffering. He or she already suffered at 2 months the loss of an arm. Let's help her rise for this baby. Let's help her rise for this baby. All right, I'm going to take a commercial break right now. When I return, ABNTV Live will continue. Don't go anywhere.
Grandpa, please, give it to me.
Give it to me.
I want to shuku.
I want to shuku.
Oh yeah, hug me. Give me a hug. To be sincere, this is very shukuable. As it is now, I don't want to be Grandpa Oluya. You have already said it, and I don't. Did it really come from your heart for me to shuku you?
Yes, Grandpa.
Kneel down and say, Shuku me, sir.
Shuku me, sir.
I am going to shuku you.
Grandpa, what are you doing?
Who is this? How did you get here? What happened to you? Now your mama I bring here. Look at the way you are looking. What? Olúwẹ̀rí màgbóòjò. Olúwẹ̀rí màgbóòjò. I am sorry. I am very, very sorry. I didn't even know this thing is like this. But something is actually worrying me. I told this one to go to her room. How did you get here? You can't even talk. Dakun, ìyá, mo fi ruyọ yín o, mo fi ruyọ yín o, I never knew you are. I didn't know you even good more than I do. I'm very sorry.
Gbogbo aṣọ kọ́ ló ń lù. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ. You just see me and you think this is all that is to me. See, life is spiritual. When you see someone, don't just assume that that is all to them. Don't take people for granted. I know all these things. I know somebody can be back in Africa and be throwing arrows to them in America. I know that. I know they've deceived you, that everything they've done. No. You will know that there are people and that there are people. I'm not angry. Believe you me, I'm not angry. I'm not angry. Now you are happy, right? And you are about, with your granddaughter, look at you.
It is the devil's...
no, don't go there. Don't go there. The devil made you to come to your son's wife and then go to your granddaughter. You were going there.
There's nothing
I know, but if you had had your way with me, she would have been your next victim now.
I won't even touch her.
You won't even touch her. You will not dare to touch her. You won't. Baba, I'm not hungry. I'm not angry with you. But I'm glad that this has happened now. You're happy, right? Yes. Okay, but you are happy to make me the sacrificial lamb. God punish you. Sorry, my darling. Don't mind your grandpa. I told you he was acting strange. And there are a lot of things that are happening, but I've got everything under control, okay? Your bedtime. So just go ahead to bed. I've got this, okay? You think this will just go like that? This is just the beginning. You started it. And I'm going to take it on from here.
Panumo aboki babo wijo.
Panumo aboki babo wijo, okay?
Panumo abafe ki ba abafe fohun.
Panumo abafe ki ba abafe fohun, okay?
Alanu fohun báyìí nta ko pepeye.
Alanu fohun báyìí ni ti akọ pepeye.
Then I will put on my... Let me...
Mo rántí, that is to say, ohun tí n bá ti ní kó ṣe báyìí ni wà máa ṣe. Bàbá dìde. Bàbá dìde. Kí ni ń ṣe? Okay. Can you smile? Smile, dance. Aha. Okay, can you move a bit? Stop. Ah, correct. Jump up twice.
Are you in Houston area and you need luxury style space, beautiful and elegant? Chairs, tables, furnitures, Asian design, high stage for celebrants, large free garage parking for guests. West Block Event Hall is all you need. Weddings, receptions, conference, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, rehearsal dinners, corporate meetings, trade shows, fashion shows, album or book launches. You can design and decorate any special event. Free appointment for a free quote. Check us out 7636 Allen Drive, Suite A115, Houston, Texas 77036 or 5711 Ecroft Avenue, Suite A1A, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 832-351-0993 713-969-0362. westblog@gmail.com or at www.westblog.com.
Suya on the spot. We value our customers. That's why we make suya for them on the spot. DD turkey wings suya, beef suya, skewers of kidney suya, chicken thigh suya, spicy kuli, grilled fish, 100% halal, real Hausa suya. Order now 832-916-0724 or at www.suyaonthespot.com. Instagram handle at suya on the spot. There is suya and there is suya. Check us out today. Spicy and not spicy. Suya on the spot. Ukojabe.
Mama's about time for so sweet bread. Since I had my first bite, it's all I've been thinking about. And I can't wait to have a taste of so sweet cakes too. That bread that she deserves.
Sweet Bakery, your one-stop spot for your hygienically prepared, nutritious fresh bread and pastries, ranging from African, continental, and of course, a touch of the Caribbean. See, talk about that real, soft, fresh agege bread, white bread, coconut bread, wheat bread, special sardine rolls, cinnamon raisin, fluffy, delicious cakes, plus our special tea and coffee. And here's a little secret. You can also order the one and only agri beans to complement so sweet bread. They two together, it be like 5 and 6. Make a stop at 3823 Synod Road, 77082 Suite B, Houston, Texas. Or call 713-264-9957. So Sweet Bakery, bringing you the best pastries. No be lie, so sweet bread, they butter the soul. Plus, it dey enter medulla. Wella.
Sunrise African Supermarket has been in existence for a while now with everyday 5-star rating. All our customers love one-stop shopping experience. Come, see and buy your groceries with us. Sunrise African Supermarket, 12639 Business Street, Houston, Texas 77099. Open Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Sundays. Telephone 346-400-7772. Sunrise African Supermarket. Come, see and buy your groceries with us.
Need to get somewhere fast and at a reasonable price? You need Tigo. You can be confident your driver will be courteous and professional. Tigo is super budget friendly, even for students and low-income workers. Tigo is convenient. Book your ride, pay, and tip your driver all in the app. Tigo, the ride-sharing company with a difference. Download the Tigo app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
Are you in Houston area and you need luxury style space, beautiful and elegant? Chairs, tables, furnitures, Asian design, high stage for celebrants, large free garage parking for guests. Wets Block Event Hall is all you need. Weddings, receptions, conference, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, rehearsal dinners, corporate meetings, trade shows, fashion shows, album or book launches. You can design and decorate any special event. Free appointment for a free quote. Check us out, 7636 Allen Drive, Suite A115, Houston, Texas, 77036, or 5711 Ecroft Avenue, Suite A1A, Houston, Texas, 77036. Telephone 351 993 713-969-0362, westblog@gmail.com or at www.westblog.com. Planning, decorations, and distinction in style. Think Westblog for your next luxury event hall.
You're welcome back to Abntv Live. Yes, we are glad that you are there. How is it going? How is your business doing? Don't forget that one of the reasons we are here and what we love to do is to ensure that we give your business the exposure that is required. And that's why we are here. So if you are still contemplating on whether to bring your ad to us or not, or if you don't even know how to go about it, all that we are asking you to do is send us a message or you give us a call on 346-426-5650. Once again, 346-426-5650. And we will be glad to give your business the boost that it requires. And yes, for all of our sponsors, we thank you for all that you have been doing. We thank you, BSA Logistics, Grains and Solid Amala on Point, Suya on the Spot. I was happy to see you at the just concluded awards. It was awesome. You know, when you see your partners doing well, yes, then you are glad also. Aegis Insurance, we thank you. Thank you for rendering world-class services to the people. And to all of our sponsors, we are just thankful for you. And for, yes, Party's Point, yes, we appreciate you. The organic juices that's doing miracles in the bodies of people. It's amazing. It's amazing. And yes, we are thankful for all of you. And for those who are just coming in, give us a call already, and we will give your business the exposure that you need. And yes, going on today's episode of the Abntv Live. Don't forget that we are also live on Facebook, on SHINA OYINLOLA. We are live on YouTube, on Abntv US. That's one word, Abntv US. And you are able to be a part of this show. Yes, on YouTube, some people were commenting yesterday like, wow, good message and all that. Thank you for the comments. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. And yes, we are going on. And yes. Yes, sir.
Let me quickly say good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you're watching me from. My name is SHINA OYINLOLA, and I'm glad to be part of the show today. It's not my way of doing things. It's not that I know how to do things, but it's just the grace of God that keep me going. And I want to say a big thank you to all that watches this program every now and then. I told you most of the time communication is always needed, you know. You need to communicate with us. If there's something you want us to still put in the show, we will try as much as possible to make it real. Before I go further today, I want to drop this message, okay? There's what we call mosquito. This mosquito has about 10 children, okay? The mosquito is the mother, and he has 10 children. He put his children right here she put her children somewhere in the house, and she will be the one to go and grab, what do they suck? They suck blood. She will go and grab blood and give to the 10 children. Whenever the mosquito go, she will come with a lot of blood for the 10 children to suck. They've been doing this, they've been sucking. Then it got to a night. This mosquito was so tired. So she couldn't do anything. She couldn't go that night to go and grab the normal blood that they normally suck. She now begged all the 10 children, please, just take it easy here. Tomorrow, by God's grace, I will be okay to go and grab some blood for you to suck. But you know what they do? They allow their mother to relax because the mother is tired. So the 10 of them went straight away to where they know that their mother normally go and grab the blood. Where do the mother get the blood? The mother get the blood from those that are where we call emergency. Some people that they are doing, what do they call it? Cutting the blood, cutting the part of their body, trying to fix it. And those are the people, some people that they hang their hands, that it's not possible for them to even clap or do anything for the mosquito when the mosquito is getting the blood. Those are where the mother normally get the blood from. But when these kids, when these mosquito children, when they want to grab their own blood, they went to the part of those that are getting better. They are getting better, but their legs is just there. So by the time they got there, sucking the blood of the person they started clapping and killing this mosquito. They killed about 8 out of them, remaining 2. So the 2 came back home, and mother woke up and said, "Where did you go?" He said, "We went to get some blood. Where are the rest?" Said, "They have been dead." "Ah! They are dead. How come?" So we went to the ward that normally go, and we just grab it and they start killing all of us. Where did you go to? They were about to discharge all those people and they're sitting down. I said, anybody that they are discharging, they are better. They can kill you. Why don't you go to where it is emergency? I always go to emergency, where the person that they are sucking his blood cannot even have time to strength or anything to do anything. So this mother lost 8 children that night only because these children cannot wait for the second day. So what do I want to bring out of this is what is it that you think you have to do in a hurry? What is it that you think if you haven't done it, the whole world will collapse? Take it easy. Take it easy. If you calm down a little bit, you can do anything you want to do at the time you needed to do it. If you do things in a hurry, you hurry to do something, you get a hurry result. I'm telling you today, I probably might not know how to put it the way you would like it in your own terms. But my layman language, the way I can put it is, whatever you want to do in life, I beg of you, keep it low. Try to do it gradually. Do not rush into things. And when people that know how to do things is giving you an advice, do not know more than them. Follow suit until you be a boss on your own. And when you be a boss on your own, then you'll be able to know how to maneuver some places that there's problems. So what am I trying to say? Whatever you want to do, try as much as possible to follow the path of those that have taken that side and know the way they do it before you want to be a champion on your own. We know we are all born to be champion. But the time your champion will be, you probably won't know. So take it easy. Take it easy. Like I used to say, take it easy. So that's just what I need to say this morning. To those that will listen, that will understand what I'm trying to say, that life is not about you see something and you say you know it like that. Take your time to get to know it more. If those children have taken their time to learn from their mom, they wouldn't have been dead.
Right.
So life is not about I know all. It's about trying to follow suit to know what some other people have been doing. Like right now, we want to go for a short break and we'll come back. We'll come with that great thing that you always want to hear from us. That is, what would you do? What would you do in any situation that you are? The situation of being together in the house with your wife, with your children, and all that, in some chaos just started and you don't have any choice than to just, it has happened to some people. And how do they go about it? That is why we ask you, send in your comments, your experiences, so that we can at least let people know what you're going through. So it could help some other people. It could help some other people in laying their own foundation of their life. I used to say something. When we buy phone, it comes with manual. When we buy camera, it comes with manual. When we buy laptop, it comes with manual. But when we were born, we have no manual. The only manual we have now is those that have experienced before us. And that is why we are following suit. Let me take this short break, and I will be right back.
Being a #1 in authentic African cuisine has made us not to stop dishing out the best to our customers. Check out some of our delicacies in African food today. We also cater for both indoor and outdoor parties. Finger Licking Restaurant 2.0. Check our all-day coffee tea spots are open on Sunday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Thursday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We deliver with Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Drop Off. Finger Licking 2.0, 9817A, Business Street, Houston, Texas, 77036. Telephone 713-270-7070. Come for an authentic African cuisine. Are you Houston area and you need luxury style space, beautiful and elegant chairs, tables, furnitures, Asian design, high stage for celebrants, large free garage parking for guests, Wets Block Event Hall is all you need. Weddings, receptions, conference, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, rehearsal dinners, corporate meetings, trade shows, fashion shows, album or book launches. You can and decorate any special event. Free appointment. A free code. Check us out 7636 Allen Drive, Suite A115, Houston, Texas 77036 or 5711 Ecroft Avenue, Suite A1A, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 832-351-0993 713-969-0362. wetsblog@gmail.com or at www.westblog.com. Planning, decorations, and distinctions in stock. Think Wets Blog for your next luxury event hall. Venerable Dr. Gojuku Okoroafo and members of All Saints Anglican Church, Houston, Texas, cordially invite you to their 2022 Harvest of Joy Annual Harvest Thanksgiving Bazaar and Raffle Draw of 2022 Mercedes-Benz. It's a good thing to give thanks to our God. This is the time to give thanks to Almighty God. Join us on Sunday, 6th of November 2022, 10:30 a.m. at All Saints Anglican Church, 13403 Rain Road, Houston, Texas 77083. This event is going to be live coverage. Buy your raffle ticket for $20 and win 2022 Benz CLA 250. Call friends, family, and well-wishers to be part of this. Signed, Lady Judith Nwokore, Secretary, Affairs Committee, Sir Alex Charam, Chairman, Affairs Committee, and Sir Chidioke Ojiato, Announcer. When it comes to eating African food like you are in Africa, don't just call for jollof rice. Ask for Greens and Solid jollof rice, Greens and Solid fried rice, Greens and Solid ewa going, Grace and Solid porridge yam, babambari reni. Grace and Solid amala on point. Begri ateweduluri amala to fele, tumbuno fele with your choice of meat or fish. Roundabout ni abodi shakini abedo. Eja laran lenfeni abi kruka bosi jeti la piani bubuelu walodo tiwa. At Grace and Solid amala on point, just give us few minutes to prepare what you order and boom, you have it exactly as it is pictured. Grace and solid and on points. 11134 Highway 6 South, Sugarland, Texas 77498, Suite 216, or Grace and solid and on points at 12306 Bichno Street, Houston, Texas 77072, inside the Shell gas station. Telephone 832-295-3570 or cell phone 832-692-0465. Greens and Solids on Facebook, Greens and Solids on Instagram, or www.food@greenandsolid.com. Food as it is in Africa. Grace and Solid and on points. See you there.
Need to get somewhere fast and at a reasonable price? You need Tigo. You can be confident your driver will be courteous and professional. Tigo is super budget friendly, even for students and low-income workers. Tigo convenient. Book your ride, pay, and tip your driver all in the app. Tigo, the ride-sharing company with a difference. Download the Tigo app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
Welcome to Unique Beauty Palace, where you can find your beauty skincare products: whitening body lotion, whitening oil, glowing oil, serum, scrub, black soap, body wash, whitening and glowing supplement. We also have one-on-one discussion about your skin type. Check us out at Unique Beauty Palace, 12699A, Dissonant Street, Houston, Texas 77099. Open 9:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Close on Sundays. Telephone 713-548-7739 or 281-741-7080 or www.uniquebeautypalace.com. Unique Beauty Palace. Check us out today.
Welcome back. Welcome back. I saw somebody right now. The guy. Do I need to describe for you guys? No, I don't think it's important. But what is important is, what would you do if you are in that shoes? What would you do if you are in that shoes? What happened is that a man got married not quite 3 months, and the wife, which he has just paid the dowry, paid everything, caught him when he was masturbating in the toilet. The lady was like, what happened? We haven't have children, no nothing. We just got married 3 months ago. Do you think I can go with this anymore? I think it's high time. Because I don't think this one will change you. Masturbating. When I'm in the house, when I'm in this, when I'm in that. So the problem is, the man could not even say why he was doing that. And the wife is mad at that, and the wife is threatening to leave him. 3 months old marriage. What would you do if you are the lady? That's where we are today. So what would you do?
I don't think that's enough reason to pack bag and go.
Why?
Because, you know, there are many things that people do that they are not proud of.
Okay.
Now, for this particular person in question, I don't know why, but what I see is that it has become an habit. It could be that he had been alone for a long while. It could be that he had been, however, whatever happened, is indulged, you know. And it has become an addiction. That's why even when the wife was in the house, he still had to go on. Now, from studies, from research, and from interviews that I've granted about relationships and all this kind of thing, it has been confirmed that people who are addicted to stuff like pornography, like masturbation, like addiction to sex toys usage and all those things. Having a human being with them is not going to be enough. It's not going to automatically help them or make them stop doing those things. So what she needs to see is that he needs help. It's not as if he probably wanted to do it. It's what he is addicted to doing. And like every addiction, if the person could help himself, he would have. So now they are married. I think she just needs to empathize with him. What happened? Why is this, the way it is? I know you love me. You chose me. You married me and all that. If the man now says something else like, I'm not going to stop, then it's a different thing. But if he's not, I think he was just too ashamed to even say anything. So he just kept quiet. And, it's not enough. It's not the time to now start shaming him, shouting, and, letting out all this steam. I think he needs every love that he can get right now. And I think he needs help to break that addiction.
Let me comment like this. A new wife seeing the husband in that manner will not take it easy.
Okay.
Maybe you are talking from the expert angle.
Okay.
Naturally, if you are not an expert, you don't know anything about relationship like that, and you just got married, not quite long, you caught your husband, you don't have kids, you don't have anything yet, masturbating in the toilet, and you are not carrying baby. I don't think you are on period. So what happened?
I think there will be an issue if he hasn't been sleeping with her.
Okay.
If they've been having sex, as they should, and it's not as if he has been denying her of sex, even in the young, very young marriage. 3 months, it's still very young.
3 months, yeah.
Very young, So if it's not like, if it is not that he has been denying her sex, I think the right thing to do is, of course, Omabinu.
So what would you do
if I was the lady? I was going to demand for answers.
Okay.
I will have barrage of questions. Am I not good in bed? Am I not satisfying you? Why are you doing this? And all those kind of things. Yes, definitely, as a woman, as a young little bride, new bride, I'm going to have questions. I'm going to ask him, why are you doing this? And then whatever he says will now determine what next we're going to do. But whatever it is, I believe that whatever it is, we have some talk to do, serious talk. And of course, I'll be very, very angry, especially if he has not really been sleeping with me. I'll be like, oh, so this is what has been zapping your energy, like, why are you doing this? But if he has been doing what he should do, I'm going to be like, so what more do you need?
I believe something will have got wrong somewhere.
Okay.
The fact that you married, you should know 3 months marriage. I don't know how smart you can be or how good you are in bed. You can start showing all the styles. It's still 3 months. You can't have that possession like you, because especially if it's a church wedding, white wedding that they took their time before they start knowing each other and all that. So the only thing I see there, for people that would want to be part of the show, you can call us on 346-426-5650. 346-426-5650. That's the number you can call us on. So you can be part of it. If you think it's a nice thing for somebody to get married, you get married not quite long, and the next thing you are doing is masturbating in the restroom. I don't think it's a good idea. But Bukola is now saying that it could be something that person is adapted to, and adaptation at times makes you addicted to. So when you are addicted to something at times, it's not something that is okay to me. You're addicted to masturbating and all that. And is there any time that guy has ever told the wife that, okay, this is what I do whenever I feel like this? Is there any
That's
time?
why I said there are some things that, no matter how close you are to some people, it's shameful. You can't just tell her, oh, mama masturbate. You know?
In case only Laura me mule.
What easy that is so.
Mo man down.
it's not easy to say. I mean, now that he has been caught red-handed, it's time to spill the beans. Yes, whatever it is.
But the guy is not ready to say anything.
Okay.
The guy is not talking. He's not doing nothing. And that is what is making the lady to be like, am I talking to a Dondu here? What makes you, I want to believe that the way the lady will ask the question might frustrate the guy.
No, you can't blame her at that point.
Yeah,
Ongo shook. It shocked her.
Then if she's not getting any answer, that's her choice.
No, why wouldn't he speak though?
He won't.
No, he has to.
He said
he owes her an explanation.
Okay, now he's not talking. What do we do?
That is
the problem. That is exactly what is causing the problem in their home now. Because the man is not doing what he's supposed to do anymore now. Everything is going to zero now. So the wife is concerned, is thinking of, do I need to just move out and just call it a quit or what? That's why I said it's more than what you're thinking.
Because the problem is the man is not talking. He needs to talk.
He didn't talk. He was caught red-handed. The lady caught him red-handed in the restroom and was asking questions. Why are you doing this? What do you think you want to gain from doing this? Does that mean I'm not okay enough for you? Does that mean all that? When you give a guy about 13 questions at a go, you are leaving him the option of not answering anyone. You understand me? So maybe the lady was the one that caused it. You don't know.
When you hurt people.
It's not about hurt people.
Let
me give it to you
now. You cut somebody with a knife.
Okay.
You're not determining how the person should shout. No, shout a little. Don't shout too much. Don't shout for too long. You don't get to determine that.
Do you know if it is the lady that is causing this problem?
Then he should
Maybe
talk.
the lady is the one that never allowed him then. That he said, I love you, but you have to wait until this.
What is wrong in that?
He has waited, but he's using what he normally uses.
Then he should open his mouth and talk about it.
He's not ready to say anything because you put him into that.
Nobody put anybody.
No.
I know there are cases of people that say, oh, we are not going to have sex until our wedding night.
Yes.
The guy will say, yes, I hear. Meanwhile, the guy will have one cheek. They'll be doing it. There are many people like that.
But this one doesn't do that with any side.
Since he chose to wait until their wedding night, then he should have just waited. If he couldn't do that, he could have said, I can't wait.
But he has waited now. It's not about that question now.
Okay, so now how did she didn't push him into anything.
She already pushed him because she didn't allow him.
He agreed with her.
Okay.
Can two move together if they're not in agreement?
I want to ask you guys, is this something you think is normal for somebody to say, I want to marry you, and you have to stay until the wedding day before you can do anything? How long do you think it will take you before you put your wedding together? How long do you think it? What if you are doing that alongside maybe 3 years, 2 years, and you start putting things together before you do the wedding? Then the guy has to be there, a grown-up guy. We're not talking about 20-year-old guy here.
What was he doing
Someone
before the lady came?
Working.
What was he doing between himself before the lady came?
That is what the guy now. Okay, what if the guy is the kind of a guy that go out and have fun before, but because he met this lady, he doesn't want to break the heart of the lady. They started going with the lady, and the lady said, "No way, you can't do anything. The only time you can do things with me is only when we got married."
It's a matter of yes or no.
Now they got married.
Yes.
You now got him what he's using to sustain himself.
Then he should talk about it.
He's not ready because he expects you to know that.
You can't blame her for his woe.
Excuse me. He is not ready to say anything.
You know, the problem is many people go into marriages. They have an idea of what it means to be married, but they don't really know that there's much more to that.
What I'm asking you now is that this lady already put the guy into that mess. And when you put somebody into mess, the moment you see him messing around in that mess you put him, you have to understand that you are the one that caused the mess that he was in.
And I'm saying that the guy should own up and be responsible for his action.
As
an adult, you are responsible for any action you take.
Easy, Bukola. If you put somebody into that place, you have to know that put you into this. I'm sorry that this is happening.
No
but
way.
as it is now, what do you think we can do so that we can suppress this thing that it can't be coming anymore?
No way. I'm not sorry.
Okay, if you're not sorry, then let him be. He's not even complaining.
Yeah, let him be.
You are the one having problem now.
No, because there are problems. Because
the guy doesn't care anymore. He has taken it as his own fate.
He doesn't want the marriage.
No.
That is what he's saying.
Can you please call? Please, somebody can call us from home, please. Please call and let's know your opinion about this. The issue is that guy got married 3 months later and he was caught masturbating in the toilet. So the wife is getting mad at, why would you do this? I don't know, maybe because the guy has stayed for a long time before they got married. And all these ladies that will be saying you can do nothing until we got married. Now you got married and you now know the secret of what makes that guy to be there till the marriage day. Now, why will you get mad? The guy is not ready to talk because he was expecting that girl or lady to understand that you put me into this
all this shifting of blame thing.
I'm not shifting any blame.
That's what you're doing exactly.
What I'm saying.
He was not forced to wait.
I want people to call us. Can you call us 346-426-5650? 346-426-5650. You can even send a message on Facebook or on YouTube or whatever. Let's know your own view, because if somebody can put you into a predicament, it should not be the one that will be saying this is what you do, this is what you don't do. I don't see a reason why a lady that says don't worry, we'll do it, but we'll do it after our wedding. And the wedding took maybe 2 years before the wedding came out.
Why does it have to take 2 years, though?
I would, that's the whole problem.
At this time and age, you don't have to spend so much money. You don't need to go rob a bank before you can have a wedding.
You remember you asked me that what is the guy using before he got that
exactly.
What if he is a kind of person that go about pay as you go lady? And because you are in his life now, he decide not to go with the pay as you go anymore. Now, he devised another option. Okay, maybe I should just be doing this with myself. And you got... God, what does he say? Okay, so you caught him. You now expect him to talk. Okay, talk about what? Say what?
You know what? There are different dynamics in marriages.
Okay.
I'm talking about the marriage where the man and the wife have become one. Mm-hmm. There are no longer secrets, as it were, between them. They are open to each other. Mm-hmm. And the man knows that my body belongs to my wife. And the wife knows that her body belongs to her husband.
Okay.
That is the one I'm representing.
Hold on, no worries. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, are you with us? Are you part of the show?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think the guy should do, and what do you think the lady should do?
The lady should have just patted him on the back and take him to bed and stop asking questions.
That's it! Ada for you. In fact, Ada for him means you will always.
May you meet good fortune.
God will bless you. Oh. Eh? Okay, what do you think the guy should say? Should the guy talk?
The guy wouldn't have anything to explain at that time.
Well, what do you expect the guy to say?
I don't expect anything from him.
You also don't even expect anything from the guy, right?
No, I don't expect anything answer from the guy.
Do you hear that now? And you are saying the guy didn't talk is a problem. Is it a problem now?
But we all have our opinions. That is your opinions, and it is very welcome. Now, what do you think? What do you think it is? Are you also blaming the woman that she's the reason he's masturbating, sir?
No, I'm not blaming the woman, but when the woman met him, he should have just patted him on the back and take him to bed.
So what if he said no? What if he had already ejaculated from the masturbation?
It's done already.
It's already done.
Done?
Yeah.
No. What?
He will do it again.
She will still do that and take him to the bed
and teach him a lesson. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Where are you calling from, sir? Houston, Texas. All right, sir. Thank you so much.
Please call again. Thank you.
God bless you, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Did you hear that now?
That's a good one.
It's just a matter of time. It will get off from his habits.
See, now do addicted.
I'm telling you.
That's why he should have
God.
You know, one thing is, it's always good.
We still need your calls, please.
Please call in.
346-426-5650. Let's know what is happening. If you are the man, will you have spoken up? Will you have talked? And if you are the lady, will you continue asking 13 questions
or
in
take
1
him
second?
To bed. Drag him into the bedroom. Say, I'll teach you a lesson.
So what will you do? What will you do is what we are talking about.
Yes,
okay.
And you know, one thing is, for this kind of issue or any issue at all, it's good for us to identify the problem.
Okay.
That's why I was saying that he should have talked now.
I've
been doing this thing since I was 13 years old. So that she will know that not be today.
Oh, no.
You know, because there's no shame in marriage.
Oh.
If I want to do life alone, why marry? Many marriages have broken because the men or the women they were just dead. They became cold in the relationship. They just ignore. They give silent treatments. People have breaking points. So you don't just say you are keeping quiet. You're just not going to say anything.
Okay, let me tell you this. If the guy decides to say something, don't you think that she is going to use whatever he say against him?
Why?
That's how you ladies do. That's how you ladies do. Imagine.
I told you to stop generalizing.
That's what you do. That's what you do. Just imagine you got a car for your girlfriend. I mean, for your wife. You got her a car. You bought some other things that can ginger the car very well, like pimp rim and all that. You pimp it for her. And your girl was happy. Thank you, baby. Thank you. That's your wife. The next day, she's asking you, you owe me a car, the one that we sold for 500 the other time.
Who says that? Please.
Imagine the 500 you used to buy the pimped car you gave her.
No, who says that?
So what I'm saying in essence is that, listen, you ladies, listen and listen very well. Not all the time guys want to say something. Because you already caught this guy. You know what he's doing. It's not that they're explaining to you what he's doing. Pat him. According to this man, he said pat him in the back and take him to the bed.
Well done.
So why do you want to answer?
I've come to understand that men claim that they are the head of the house, which they actually are. There's no disputing. There's no woman in her right senses who is saying that the man is not the head.
Okay.
The men are the head. The husband is the head of the wife.
Okay.
Not every man is the head of every woman. The husband is the head of the wife. Fine.
Since they are married.
That's what I'm saying.
They are married.
Yes. So now you now determine when to treat you as a child. Pat him in the back and take him to the bedroom. Come and take sweet.
It's not like a child though. You put him into that mess.
The man, thank God for the man. The man said he's not blaming. You don't blame people.
Excuse me, can we have a lady that can call us, please? 346-426-5650. 346-426-5650. Let's hear your opinion about this. Don't keep quiet and start arguing with your people.
Don't leave me alone.
I can see you guys just keeping quiet and you are arguing in between. I mean, you are just arguing around yourself. No, call in. Let people see your argument. Let them hear your own part of the story. Because this guy did it. This lady caught him. Now ask it 13 questions in 1 second. And you expect this guy to start boro. What is it now?
Okay, so what if
she
just walked away and left him and didn't say anything?
Okay.
That's something else that could have been done. But I'm still saying that as adults, we have to get to a point where you can, own your mistakes.
You don't understand what is.
Be responsible. Stop blaming people for your actions or inactions.
Bukola.
No, you are saying that
this guy did not.
You are saying that she pushed him into it.
Okay.
If she said,
why would you meet a guy
marriage,
that you want to marry for the rest of your life, and you both agreed, and you are giving him condition of until
it's
the night?
It's a matter of values. So if the man does not want that kind of, you don't want,
how many guys want to? What if I get there and you are a virgin, and I decide to say I don't want a virgin as a wife?
You know what? That is why in marriage, marry your tribe.
What tribe?
Marry people like you. Marry people like you that have the same value, so that all these things will not be an issue.
I'm telling you now.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He was pretending.
I might not match. Okay, what if
that means he was pretending.
What if I decide to say I want a Ghanaian? What if I decide to say I want somebody else?
No, when she said we won't sleep together until our wedding night, he should have said, no, Omo, I can't take that. Why say yes when he meant no? That's deception right there.
He did not no.
He did.
This guy already,
he knew he couldn't do it.
Bukola.
Girl, I can't do it.
This guy did it.
But it now went to be...
Because that was the only way he could do it.
Then that kind of man, when he is now caught in the act like that, should have owed up and say, babe, I am sorry.
Sorry for what?
Okay, then it's okay. It's okay, then let him keep doing it.
That's what he did. That's what he does all the time. He
double standards. Double standards.
Oh, come on.
I can't hold my body, babe. I want you. Then she can say, oh, okay, I want you too, but I will want to do that after the wedding or on the wedding night. It's a yes or a no.
You don't understand me. You are still talking about whole body or no whole body. They have already passed that already.
Yes, that means
they are now together.
Yeah.
And now that you caught him in the house, in the toilet, masturbating, that's where the question to ask the question now. That's why are you doing this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody that is masturbating, is it because he's hungry? That's why he's doing that.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that we need to know why he's doing it.
He's not ready to say it.
Then he doesn't want to have peace in his home.
Okay.
He doesn't care about his woman's feelings.
Oh, gosh.
Because his body belongs to her. Her body belongs to him.
When did she start owning him?
3 months ago. The day they got married now.
3 months ago.
That is what it's all about.
Okay, before the 3 months ago, do you know what the guy has been sustaining himself with?
It doesn't still make it right.
It doesn't make it right, but you cannot correct it that night.
Who is talking about correcting? We're talking about communication.
The lady is crucifying him now, if you don't understand.
It's
when
communication.
You're asking 13 questions in 1 second.
He is the man.
Okay, what do you expect?
You must have a way. You must know how to calm your wife down.
What do you expect? What is it that you expect? To say, yes, I'm doing it because I need to do it.
No, she wasn't asking whether he was doing it or not.
Okay, okay.
He was caught doing it.
Of course, so what do you
like, babe.
To tell you that, oh, I'm doing it or I'm not doing it?
No, to get the solution to the problem.
What solution do you think you want?
That's why I said, we need to know, has he been sleeping with her regularly?
Oh,
or is it that he would just tell her, oh, babe, I'm tired, and
do you know if the babe is not the problem? That guy won't go back to what he's doing.
We don't know.
We don't know. You left your wife somewhere and you go to the toilet and
we don't know.
And the wife is now asking you that, why are you doing this? Do you do this all the time? Is it what you have been doing before God married to you? Is it why you can always...
She asked too many questions.
13 questions in 1 second.
Yes, maybe she asked too many questions. But I don't think it was wrong for her to demand an explanation.
At that moment?
Maybe not then, but this has happened, it has happened.
Okay, what would you...
But don't put the blame on her.
Let's go straight to the point now.
Yeah.
As the man now, what would you do? And as the lady, what would you do?
If I were, let me try and look at that. If I were the man caught in the very act, and then I'll feel ashamed, like, Careful. And I'm like, if I was a man, I would be like, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because I love my babe, you know.
Okay.
But let's say that what happened, let's say the
scenario it has happened.
Is because I was trying to wait and then I couldn't really hold body. That's what I was doing. So I'm like, babe, I'm sorry.
Okay.
He said, but am I not okay for you? Okay. Don't I do this? I know you try. I know, but let's work on this together.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that will solve the problem.
At least the tension will be down.
That is you as a man.
Yeah.
So as a lady, what will you do?
As a lady, I can't pat him in the back.
Okay.
I'm going to be like, Kilode, what's Timo Wanle? As in, why are you doing this? Why do you have to do this? Am I not doing my duties, my wife duties, or something?
Question in 1 second. That's it.
No, as
that's
in,
it. That's what you are doing.
Well,
that's what,
but you know, there's a way you come. There's a way you come at someone, and the person feels judged, condemned, and everything. But I'm going to definitely demand an explanation.
Oh yeah, that's where you are missing it.
Sure.
And if I am...
It's not about missing it. That's what I would do. Okay. Everybody has a right to express. Like I said, you can't be cutting me with knife.
Okay.
And be determining how I will respond.
Okay.
I cut you only once. It's not too deep. So shout only halfway.
All right.
No, you don't do that.
So my fellow human being at home, people that understand what body is all about, people that know when the body is itself and when it's not itself. People that know when the body is holdable and not holdable. You know, when you can hold your body and when you cannot. I want to say the truth, and I will go straight to the point. I don't want to waste your time, because I've asked you guys to call. Some people are testing. I don't want to read the test. I want the call so that people can talk. I don't want it. So what I will say is this. As the guy, okay, seriously, I don't have no explanation. I won't say a word, okay? But I will leave the scene. I will leave the scene, go to bedroom, take my phone, playing on my phone. Because I know, ọ̀rọ̀ ti pèsè jẹ́, ọ̀ká ti fò, ó ti rí tí mo mọ̀ sí, ó ti mọ̀ pé mo mọ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ dáadáa. So kò sọ̀rọ̀.
Okay.
The only thing I will do is just hold my phone, try as much as possible to be calm as possible, to not be violent or anything, and that's what I will do.
Okay.
And if she can if she can take it, we sleep that night, we sleep second night, before third night, I know everything will be settled.
Okay.
I'll come to my senses and I'll be able to explain to her what really happened without her asking me 13 questions in 1 second. Then as the lady don't ever think they cause anything for man. They never think that. All they think is they are the one you hurt. Do you think guys doesn't have heart that you hurt us too? We also have heart. We get hurt too. Okay, what hurt you most was because you saw him ejaculating and all that on his own by himself. Now you are now castigating him. What if you are the one that put him into that scenario, into that problem? So what I will suggest as a lady, what I will do, I will just look at him. I will look at him like this. Inside me, I'm looking at idiot or dead. Do I say I don't do? Do you call me and I say no? That is, I won't say that out. The next thing I'll say is that maybe he doesn't even know how to tell me that he needs me. Because we are still new, maybe that's what is wrong with him. I will pat him in the back.
And take him to the bedroom.
Babe, don't worry. I got this. I still love you. But out of 100 women, let me say out of 10 women, yeah, I'm sure only 2 will do that. All other ones will have starting questions in.
So because they ask questions, that means they don't love him.
You don't. Usually, when there is issues, do not ask questions. Too much questions bring a lot of things you don't even want to discuss that night.
But why is there this male privilege thing that guys come up with? You just woke up and found out that you're a male or that you're a female. But you know, it's not right to always make women feel like they're the cause of every problem.
I didn't say.
And I'm not saying that women should be loud and be.
That's why you have to be asking questions.
But there's nothing wrong, and all this not able to hold body when you want to poop. There's some poop. I was in a meeting the other day, and the thing really caught me. I was managing. I was holding it at a point, and I had to say, "Excuse me," and I went to use the restroom. But I still held myself to a point. We talk about you're not able to hold body. Can you just go on the main road and just because the thing hooked me for road, I could just pull my trouser, they pull for road? No, now All this hold body, I can't holdable, not holdable. We are humans. Yes, we have urges, but we're not animals. There are things that we can always do. Let's not just always just shelve everything, just push everything away.
I'm getting
Honestly, maybe she asked too many questions.
Too much questions.
But then she's human. She loves him. She's like,
but if
babe,
you love
why
me,
are you
stop
doing
asking
this?
Too much questions.
Love does not mean I am a slave. Does not make me a slave of love.
Nobody
There's nothing wrong in asking my husband questions.
But that is not the time for questions. It's
When
for
is it?
Reactions.
No. There's nothing wrong in asking questions.
Well, guys, I want to believe you have seen what we are talking about, and I want to go straight to the person that this happened to. Bro, it has happened, and everybody already know that you did it. Your wife already said you did it, and you agreed that you did it. If you agree that you did it, open up and tell her why you did it. That is, if you are able to do that. But if you are not able to do that, do not get mad at her because she's asking a lot of questions, because you you disappoint her. So she didn't even think you are going to do that, but you did that. That was wrong of you anyway. But at the same time, you have a wife now. Get used to that. Not when you are alone. Okay? And to the mother in the building, the lady, I thank you that you have the opportunity to get him like that. If you didn't cut him, you will see between that 10 years later, you will now know. But now that God has given it to you earlier, do not get mad. Just find a solution to it.
Why should she be the one to find solution to his problem?
It's possible. Maybe
Lord, help us, wives, women, mothers, help us.
Wait a minute now. Maybe the husband does not even know how to act. You know, there are some guys, they can tell you, I want to do this thing to it.
He's an adult. Grow up. Tell him to grow up. Don't tell his wife to clean up after him.
The wife will help him grow up. That's why they are one.
You know how you will help somebody? If I want to carry something, I'm like, come and help me. At least I will carry it first. Then the person will join me to carry it.
That is what I'm saying.
But how will we help him?
Has he not carried it by having you as wife in the house? He has carried it. Yes, he has carried to make you wife in the house. He has paid all supposed to pay.
Are you joking? Are you for real?
Has he not tried?
That is help. He should help himself grow up and be responsible. Grow up and learn.
What if your face does not give him that avenue to say, babe, can you go inside now?
The face that he saw for the first time, I was able to toast her. I beg you, the man no, may you grow up, may you do the right thing. Every man knows how to handle his woman.
I'll pass your side. So what I was saying is that, madam, help your husband to grow. He is not grow. You can see you have a baby in the house.
Now he's a baby.
So because if he's not a baby, I don't see when you have a car in the car garage and you are using your car key to scratch your head. It's just for to go to the ignition and start it, and that's your car is in the garage.
And in marriage, there is nothing. There's no shame now. I said they do you, whether a man or woman. I said they do you. They tell your husband. They tell your wife. That's no big deal.
All right, let me quickly say thank you to everybody that have been watching this program from the session. Thank you so much, Bukola Sarah.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
I want to say a big thank you to all our sponsors, BSA, Grace and Solid, Amala Point. We have Daniel Fashion, thank you so much. Anolua African Store, thank you so much. God's Glory, glory of God. Unique Beauty Parlors, Sunrise African Supermarket. I told you, if you get to that Sunrise, put it on Google, just Sunrise African Supermarket. You'll be like you are in Walmart. What is it that you want to buy that is African things that you never buy? Please try them out and you will tell me thank you, SHINA. I want to tell you about finger linking oil. It's still available for you guys to come and get. I mean, you know, you have some events you want to do. Use finger linking oil and you get there. Tell them you hear from Abntv, and definitely they're going to give you a lot of discounts. And I want to tell you, in that finger linking, you can also have what we call restaurant there, which you can eat African food and all that. And there's another thing in that